a quick top of the trees, wanted everyone to understand the concept. Any questions on that before we're still, yes, please.
So the mapping is going to start in June, and if we decide to, move before the blackout period, when will we be able to see the mapping? We might want to put our money on a particular fund, right?
We'll have that in the meeting, so we'll try to present that at the meetings before the blackout. So you'll have advanced knowledge of that. We're working on the mapping right now. Most of them are pretty clear to map, but one or two of them are a little more of a challenge when you get into sector funds. Please.
You might have already answered this, but what prompted the change?
I think Fidelity is just not the player it once was. We started in 1995, and Fidelity really was the best player in the market, and I think a lot of companies have really surpassed them. And the results have been good to fair, and that's not the goal. We like excellent. So I'm mixed on my opinion on Fidelity, but it clearly has changed dramatically since 1995.
I want to bring out a couple of aspects on this, and many of you may not know, but everybody in here, the 401k plan is paid for, the administration is paid for by the employees. The company has no financial interest in gaining. So the decision why we had the employee do it is it's a decision made by the employees for the employees. The biggest change you'll see is there was a new law passed a couple years ago that said you have to be informed as to the expenses that you are paying for in your plans. And so your statement now will actually be very explicit as to what are the costs associated in the plan. Under the Fidelity arrangement, that was buried into the funds, so you got a net return. These, you're seeing it, what your funds returned and what your costs are. And so if you as an investor choose the lowest priced fund, you will be charged the lowest priced fee for administering that. If you think that as an investor, my managed funds, which carry a higher management fee, are a better return, you will be individually paying for that. We have this ability in this new platform so that we're not spreading the cost of the high-priced funds across everybody. It's by each individual investor. It may be a little shocking to you to see the expenses associated with the management of those funds explicitly laid out on your statement, but in the effort to be much more transparent to everyone, that's the goal we're going to, is transparent. But believe me, you were paying for them, you just didn't know it in your funds. And so right now we're going to the clarity. With the moving off of the Fidelity platform, we don't have to offer a menu of Fidelity funds to pay for those hidden fees. It's very explicit, very open. The committee that reviewed all these, we reviewed multiple vendors, looked at multiple options. Fidelity participated in, said, okay, this is what we do, platforms. I think you're going to love some of the new platforms that we're doing, mobile platforms, new, what is it, like online help to say this is what your distribution looks like, a lot of aids, retirement aids, planning aids, and things like that. So we're really excited about the upgrade. This was a very diligent process to evaluate. We've been doing it a year and a half ago, really starting the whole process of looking at vendors, selecting vendors, doing a thorough mapping. It's the culmination of a lot of work that I really commend the folks who have served on the committee and on everybody's employees' behalf. And as employees, we all owe a great deal of thanks to Linda, Dean, and Dan for taking this on and doing it. So just, I want to call that out, that they've done a yeoman's task in doing this all on the behalf of all of us